Flare's inflationary era got ended back in January 30th after our last flare drop, but now we have Flare's utility era going to kick in very soon after this proposal is going to kick in. And I will tell you everything about this in this video because if you hold Flare, oh man, you really need to check this out. What is going on, everybody? It's King Karan with another Flare content for you guys. There is still a lot of development happening in the Flare ecosystem regarding the sentiment in the crypto market because it's still very bad. People still think the world is ending. People think crypto will never recover. And Flare is quietly building because this is the time where projects should actually prove themselves that they are worth it to invest in and worth it to get used. Because in these times, in these hard times, if you're not gonna do anything, and I've seen multiple projects like that, they're just waiting until the rain is stopping. Oh, and then we are starting to move. No, you should actually go through the storm and you should actually release these updates, release these announcements no matter the weather. Because Flare is doing that. Flare is showing that no matter how big the storm is, they will resist it. And if you even look at how much XRP got turned into FXRP over the last few months, it's over 100 million. And if you look at the chart of crypto as a whole, it was all in a downtrend. But what was in an uptrend? That was the minting of FXRP. And that shows enough that just waiting as a project is something that you should not do at all because you don't know how long this storm will be, right? Flare could also wait for the storm to get less or for the sentiment to get better, but you don't know how long this will take. So Flare still took the risk because they don't care. They are going through this storm, just like they were building in the bear market 2021, 2022, 2023. It's just another day for them because they know how it feels to build when people think crypto is done. Because they have been building for years, ever since people thought that crypto was done. And look at Flare right now. They are in an uptrend in minting, while the price of crypto as a whole is in a downward trend. So that should tell you enough. When crypto is going to be in an upward trend, I mean, you guys are about to witness what Flare is about to do because they already proved themselves. They are not here just for the good times. There is a lot of projects out there who are launching and timing. Oh yeah, then we have the bull market, then we will launch, push all the marketing, push all the hype, and then we will have a bear market. Then yeah, we're just going to start and just not do much. Flare doesn't even care. And that's why I respect Flare. That's why my money is on Flare. Because they have proven themselves time after time. They are weatherproof. No matter what tornado comes to them, they are surviving that. And that's what I like about Flare. And I do have people in my DMs asking me what is really happening with the price of Flare, while a lot of developments are still happening in the Flare ecosystem because the price of Flare is still ranging. It's not doing much. It's just boring, it's just very quiet. While the development is like crazy, like they are releasing protocols that has never been done before. No project had the balls to do something what Flare is doing today. But the price is still ranging, it's not doing much. And all I can say about this is when I was investing in XRP when it was at 15 cents, people had the same question. Why is XRP still at 15 cents for months? Look at Ripple. Ripple is having this partnership. Ripple is having that partnership. We should have been at a couple of dollars right now. Well, I was still quiet. I kept on accumulating XRP at 15 cents, 20 cents, 25 cents, even some around 50, 40 cents because I knew what was coming. right? Same thing with Flare. Why is it at 1 cent, guys? 1 cent. They have smart accounts. They have proposals coming for Flare's utility. Institutions waiting. You have exchanges waiting. So many great things happening on Flare. Why is it still at 1 cent? Well, you'll find out yourself in the future. So let's not wait any longer. Let me show you a tweet from Hugo Filion talking about the new proposal coming for FLR. So here you go. The big question is how to tie FLR into the growth of the XRP-Fi ecosystem on Flare whilst remaining low cost and competitive. Something at OX Thanos gave me and the team a brainwave. The upcoming governance proposal will answer that categorically and radically. So, what we were talking about, like, adding some more utility to people minting FXRP, right? Because we know a lot of more people are going to mint FXRP. And we were kind of thinking about adding more utility with Flare, so the more people are going to mint, the more demand is going to happen for FLR. But now they're coming with something crazier. So I don't know. I don't know what they will come with this new proposal. Because if Hugo is already saying the upcoming governor's proposal will answer that categorically and radically, guys, I think something bigger will come than just some little things that they will add, that they will say, yeah, if you mint one FXRP, a little bit of flare will be burned. I think this will be something bigger. And you might be wondering, when will we see this proposal? Will this be in a couple of months? Will this be in a couple of years? Well, guys, let me show you this tweet from Hugo a couple months ago on December 29th when he was saying, I've seen some discussion about FLR's role in the ecosystem. This will be the subject of a number of governors' votes in Q1. What does Q1 actually means? Well, it's January, February, and March. And we are almost approaching March. So these number of proposals, I mean, it's not just one, it's multiple of them. So it's not just only for XRP5, but it's also for other assets that they will attach FLR's utility to it, must happen in the first quarter. So the timeline is within probably like 3 to 4 weeks or something like that. So, guys, I hope that you all are ready because people have been waiting for this. And as we all know, Flare has utility in the ecosystem because every time when a smart contract execution happens, Flare plays a role. Every time an oracle grabs data from the outside and brings it from the inside, Flare does play a role. And you do have burnings of Flare happening every single month. You have flares being burned into the millions, into the tens of millions. So these things are already happening, but now there will be more utility coming for Flare, which is totally amazing. And as you can see over here, you have Hugo Filion being part of the confirmed speakers alongside Brad Garlinghouse, alongside David Schwartz, Monica Long, Ashish Burla, the CEO of Evernorth. You even have the managing director of Coinbase. He is going to speak alongside of all of them this weekend at XRP Australia, ladies and gentlemen. And this shows the aura of Hugo Filion, the aura he will bring for Flare, because Flare is adding a lot of value to XRP, and that is why he deserves to be at all of these events, all of these XRP events, because Flare is the only big DeFi layer 1 platform that is actually adding utility to Flare itself by unlocking DeFi capabilities. And this is already a big thing that even more people from the XRP community needs to realize. But as you can see over here, a tweet from Hugo Filion, another tweet from him mentioning the XRP community. And as you can see, I'm seeing a lot of disharmony in the XRP community. It's a shame because there is massive cause for optimism. I'll tell you what I see. 100 million XRP put to work on Flare. This is just the start. We can go so much further together. Smart accounts as soon as possible. Get used to winning because we are sick and tired of winning because the development, what is happening on Flare, is just going to happen rapidly. Quarter 1, folks, you have a start of Flare's utility era. You will have Hugo Filion going to talk on stage with all of these big people at XRP Australia. And you also have smart accounts going to be live. I don't know when, but it will come very soon, guys. I think within 2 weeks. I cannot say any specific time or any day. So smart accounts are actually an easier way for XRP holders to earn yield because they don't even need to go on to Flare, go on to hold different types of wallets and go on to this dApp or go to this application. They are going to earn yield on their own chain because Examine is going to enable that. So you only have a button on the Examine wallet, which will state earn yield, and you're going to click on that, and everything will happen automatically. And this is a game changer because you don't even need to come to Flare. Flare is coming to you, and this will create mass adoption. This is the point where exchanges are going to use that too. And when you have people who are holding their XRPs on their exchanges, it will even widen the adoption even more, right? And then you have all of these people holding XRP in treasury, right? They're having massive amounts of XRPs, these financial institutions. What are they going to do, right? Just let their XRPs sit there, do nothing? Well, they can earn yield on their XRPs. Decentralized, trackable, permissionless. Guys, remember that from the last video. You need to earn yield where you can see where the yield is coming from. Because if it's a black box and they just give you money, they close the door just like that, something wrong might happen. But with Flare, you will have the opportunity to earn yield transparent. You can see what is going on. Everything is on the blockchain and everything is permissionless. You don't need to pray to God that some company should not go bankrupt because if they do, your funds are gone. That's not the case with Flare. And since Hugo Filion is going to be on stage, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised to have that announcement that smart accounts are live. I mean, that would have been amazing. So that will probably happen this week then, if that's the case. But this shows that no matter what happens in the crypto market, no matter the storm outside, Flare is still building inside. They don't care about the weather. They can knock down the entire house. They are still going to work on their tech. And that is why I love Flare. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this content. Make sure to like, subscribe, and don't forget to put something down below. Let me know what you think about this video, and I'll see you guys next time.